Hey, how we doing? My name's James. I'm the owner and operator here at Triple Sticks Landscaping, and I want you to join me on this landscape project today. So here is some before pictures. And here's some after. Let's go do the project. Let's see what it takes to get it done, and I'll join you in the end. So here's the project and what it entails. We're using the Bobcat E20 with a root rake on it right here, 3-foot root rake. We're going to be pulling up these landscape timbers and hauling them away. We're going to be pulling up 3 trees about this size. There's one here, one on the other side of that tree over there, and one in the front corner here, and then all right here where these humps are. We're going to knock these out, grade it out with the excavator, and put another row of timbers right here down to the sidewalk over there. So let's get her done. All right, the edging's all out, little trees are up. And the reason I changed from that bucket is sometimes you feel like you have the right tool on, and then you're like, you know what? I got a different tool that's gonna be a little better than this. So I did. Got all that cleaned up, gonna set the plants, and I gotta get one more little tree to dig up over there. And I'll start grading over there, plant plants, be out of here. so this is one thing that happens pretty frequently. People ask me to come grade out where there was a stump and they had it ground a couple years ago and it should all be rotten and you should be able to take care of it. Well, let's see what actually is left of the stump that was ground. Oh, hey, look, there's still a whole stump there. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I guess I'm gonna try to dig it out, but there's a gas line right over there. I guess we'll just see what we can do. We'll put the little ripping bucket on, see what I can do, but I might have to just dig around it and get them to come get someone else to grind it again. Everything else would be nice except for that, but I guess we'll see. We'll put some time into it, see what happens. All right, so for the sake of time, I went ahead and planted all the plants. The day got away from me pretty quickly. Everything's planted down that side. So now we're just gonna put the landscape timbers in. Took everything back, unloaded off my truck, went and got the landscape timbers. It is now 6:30 at night, so same day, we're still gonna go ahead and get this knocked out. I'm thinking an hour and a half to get this done, and we'll be finished up. And there you have it. All those plants planted are edging in. And all that graded over there. Well, except for the stump. I did make an arrangement with the customer that if they got that stump ground, I'd come back and smooth it back out one more time. So there it is, all said and done. Hey, that turned out pretty nice, didn't it? That was a nice little landscape project. I just want to talk to you guys real quick for my customers that are curious what something like this would cost. So I have two different charges that I do for projects. If it's purely equipment work where there's really not any like small handwork or logistics involved in it, I charge $800. For this particular job, I charge $1,200. And I'm actually getting where I'm starting to charge a little bit more. Those little landscape projects, that right there took me about 12 hours. One trip to dispose of materials and 2 trips to the store. And then it always happens like this. Everybody's always like, hey, I got a couple plants I want you to plant. And we can talk about it and it'd be like 10 plants. And then somehow there's always, like this one in particular, there was 28 plants to plant. Nothing against him, but it's always somebody trying to get something for free. While you're here, you have an excavator, just go ahead and do this for me. So I'm trying to anticipate that and understand people are going to do that to me. And because like that, it's not a small task. To plant 28 plants took me 4 hours. That's why I didn't film it. It just took a long time. And it's wasted time, not time that I'm charging for sometimes. So that's why I'm gonna start charging for that. If I'm doing plants, like let's say I did this landscape project and I knew he had that many plants, I would charge a separate $800 charge just to plant those plants, because it's a lot of time and effort and energy. So that project would have cost about $2,000 if I had known that. I've done a lot of landscape projects like this over the years. I've never really filmed them, but they all go pretty similarly. There's a lot of trips to the store, lots of things that can get broken, irrigation, so on and so forth. There's a lot that can happen in it. You can get it done in a day, but there's just work to be done. So anyhow, so the typical project will cost between $800 and $2,000 depending on what it is. And what I like to do for customers, because it's just simpler on me, is this. I will make a list of things we need and I will let the customer pay for it. I'll go to my Carolina Fresh Farms and they will put a ticket together and you can call up there and pay it, that kind of stuff. Because then I don't have to collect money, wait for it to come into my account to go buy materials and get your job done. You can pay for it, I'll get it done when I have time, and just works easiest for me that way. Because I'm not making money on that money that you guys are paying me to get the material. So anyway, just a little bit more simple way of doing things. But sorry I had to film this while I'm going to work. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning and I'm headed out to a job site. So, but I wanted to get a video for you guys because, you know, I like doing YouTube. It's fun. So, all right, I'll chat with you guys later. Hope you have a good one. And if you want me to do a project like this, call me. My number's on the internet. You know, if you have questions about something like this or how I run my business, give me a buzz and I'll see what I can do for you. All right, have a good one, friends.